Sup nerds, I'm Aaron from Neverboard Gaming, and today I'm going to talk to you about Little Town. Little Town is one of the most straightforward worker placement games I've played lately. So you actually place your workers in empty spaces on the board and you'll collect resources from all of the adjacent territories. So there's up to 8 spaces that you could be collecting things from. As you collect these resources, you can use them to build buildings. You'll place your workers in the building section and that'll allow you to purchase a building. You pay whatever the resource cost is up in the top corner and that'll allow you to build it. You'll build it into an empty space on the board and mark it with one of your own buildings of your color. Now when you place on the board adjacent to one of those buildings, it'll allow you to use the effect that's listed on the bottom. Some of them just give you more resources, some of them will allow you to trade resources for coins or coins for resources, or even for victory points. If it's your own building, you get to use it for free. If it's somebody else's building, you have to pay them a coin. As you build strategically, you can actually build some really cool combos where you'll place your guy, you'll collect a resource, you're collecting some of the grain, then you can trade that grain in for 3 points, and then you can trade in something else for some coins, and then use those coins to pay other players to use their building. So it gets really combo-y, and it kind of feels almost like an engine builder built into a worker placement, because you start to, you can work together and build something that's really cool, or you can start blocking people if you're like, oh, I don't really like how they're, every round they're able to place right here and just do this power move, so I'm going to build a building right in the middle of it and kind of block that and keep them from doing that. One thing really important to your strategy in this game is you actually have to feed all of your workers. So at the end of each round you have to have either grain or the blue cubes, which are fish, to feed. Each one of your workers needs a cube. For every worker you cannot feed, you're going to lose 3 victory points. So it gets kind of dicey when you're like, oh, I really need to go get food, but I really want to be getting victory points. You might need to get the food because it's kind of saving you 3 victory points. I forgot to mention, buildings are worth victory points, so it's definitely worth building them. Some of them are only worth victory points. They don't actually even give any additional ability. They're just, like this statue is no ability, 10 victory points. The last thing they can give you points is at the beginning of the game, you're dealt some random goals, and depending on what goal you have, you might want to build a building that costs at least 3 wood. So you're looking out here like, oh, that one costs 3 wood, I need to make sure I get wood and build that building, so then I can reveal this card, boom, 2 extra points. It's a very quick game. It's only 4 rounds. It's a lot of fun. Like I mentioned at the beginning, this game is very straightforward. It's very easy to teach. This is a great gateway game for people who want to get into games. It's definitely a great intro to worker placement. It starts out really simple where it's just you place your guy, you collect what resources are there. As you collect those resources, you're buying those buildings and putting them in play, which allow you to do more and more things. And it just slowly evolves into more complex, but it never gets any more complex beyond that. You have a goal that you might be working towards of building a certain building, but it's never too crazy, and the things you're exchanging aren't ever that hard. There's never okay, I need to get this and this and this and this and this, and then I can go over here in Lords of Waterdeep where you're trying to get all the different you need your rogues and your warriors, and you need everything to line up perfectly so that you can complete the mission. This is just let's see how many points I can make out of this point salad. It plays 2 to 4 players. It's really quick. 45 minutes is what it says on the box, and it definitely plays that. That's a first game I could see you completing in 45 minutes if you have at least one person that can walk everyone through it. It's very streamlined. It's very quick. It's a lot of fun. I highly recommend it. If this sounds like a game that you would like to have in your collection, we'll have a link in the description box down below where you can get yourself a copy. And while you're down there, don't forget to subscribe to our channel so you'll never be bored.